fat. I don't like you. Why you mean? I didn't say nothing to you. Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? What up, Cheege? Not much. Sitting here in Galen's backyard, drinking gasoline and eating matches. How the fuck are you faggots doing? Jesus loves me? Well, his love is fucking useless. Repent of your Satanism? No. Viva la Satan, bitch. Can I climb the tree behind me? Let me think. No. I'm a giant, fat, bad back having fuck. There's no way I'm climbing that fucking tree. Does Galen have a tree house? No. There are, I mean, I think there might have been a tree house in that tree at one point or something. I don't know why there's ladders, steps, but... No, this isn't my new place. I'm at Galen's house. I've said that like 3 times. Yes, I am in Mandeville. Do I miss living with Paul? Not yet. I mean, it's kind of sad to see the end of the era, but I think that everyone will be happier with their own space, you know. Worst type of SJW? All of them. Actually, I think the worst type of SJW is the right-wing SJWs that think they're anti-SJWs. Will I ever stop smoking? I mean, yeah, the day I die. From the day I die until the end of the universe, I will not enjoy even one cigarette. Pretty impressive commitment. Don't you think? Dinor is the most intellectual being in the universe. Well, you know, maybe he is. The competition ain't too stiff, if you know what I mean. Hey, kitty. You want to be the star for a second? This cat has gasoline, dude. He's gonna fucking start some shit. He's got plans. He's got things he's gonna do. Edgy pet. Of course my pets are edgy. Why would you think otherwise? Thoughts on the Trump protests in the UK? I mean, that's all well and good, but we need more Trump protests here. I love that fucking balloon. I know a lot of people have criticized it, but I think it's cool. It looks like him. Honest thoughts on communism. My honest thoughts on communism are, I mean, it's never successfully been employed. A lot of communists try to use that as a defense of communism. Like, there's never been true communism, but I think it's the best criticism of communism. It's such a fucking pipe dream that no one's even been able to achieve it. So, I mean, it's like talking about an ideology where it's reliant on people sprouting wings and flying. I mean, it's just not doable. It's not feasible. People are never going to be able to self-organize. I mean, it's the same naivete you see in anarchists. I mean, communism really is a form of anarchism. You know, if you have ultimate communism as Karl Marx described it, you're talking about a form of anarchism, and that's, I mean, it's just stupid. Human beings are not that cooperative. Communism runs completely counter to human nature. Karl Marx thought human nature could be changed. It can't, at least not as drastically and as immediately as that. You know, maybe over many, many generations you can change human nature into something else, but you can't do it in one fell swoop. Maybe technology will change that. Maybe we'll be able to genetically augment people and stuff. But if that happens, it's not going to be used for virtuous purposes. It's going to be used to exercise greater control on the populace. You know, you think Trump is going to go to Russia? I don't know. Who gives a shit? I personally subscribe to a mixed economy sort of economic philosophy. I think capitalism is very effective in many ways, but it needs to be reined in by a little socialism. Um, you know, a lot of socialists don't like the mixed economy idea. They feel like socialism is an all or nothing proposition, but I don't agree with that. I think you need a healthy mix of the two philosophies, at least for the time being. I think technology is going to render both of them ultimately obsolete, but that hasn't happened yet, so. Democratic socialism is retarded. National socialism works so well. Okay, so we got some Nazis in here. That's cool.
I'm a Hamiltonian.
Galen is a Hamiltonian, which basically means that
Alexander Hamilton is right.
the people are stupid and they must be controlled.
Oh, look at this kid. Are you hot?
So is abortion getting overturned? I mean, abortion will never be overturned. People are always going to find ways to get abortions if they want them. It's just
No,
if
it's
abortion
I'll go
is
to Canada
if
I need
abortion
to.
was overturned in the U.S., all it
take
would
your
mean
baby.
is you're gonna start
Okay.
seeing a black market for abortion like you had in the fucking 50s and 60s and shit. So
Co-painters in the alleyway.
I think Trump, if anything,
it'd be nothing but a
he's more
disaster.
solid with the Supreme Court because he goes through his system. He
But
can really make the appointment.
you know the
He's
thing
a
is
solid judge.
too that I mean the Republicans are not going to give up a good wedge issue like abortion anyway. I mean they love getting votes on abortion. I mean look, when Bush was in power, he had huge approval ratings. He controlled the House, he controlled the Senate. The court was pretty stacked with fucking right wingers at the time. He didn't get rid of abortion. He didn't do shit because they love it as a wedge issue. It's just a thing to get idiots out there to go vote for the R.
They did a lot
Hey, TJ.
for
Yeah.
anti-stem cells.
I want to offer one other perspective on this.
All right, go ahead.
When,
I'll film you.
When Bush was president and we went to war, this fucking awful lie of a war with Iraq, the Democrats and the Republicans were all together.
Oh yeah,
They
of
went
course.
for it, and
They're always together on the
and
wars.
no, but they still are with Trump. Even though right now they publicly come out and say, fuck Trump, fuck this, and we're going to go against them, harass these officials. When they actually, if you go look how they vote, they're endorsing more powers to the president right now. They actually are. That is a fact. It's indisputable. So all these people are like, we got to get the Democrats together. They are all working together. You're full of shit. There's bureaucracy, and they get the same money. So unless you don't believe there's corruption and lobbyists, go fuck yourself. You're living in a fantasy world. You're worse than a flat earther. Go fuck yourselves. All you fucking people who play false dichotomy politics. Your kindergartners are smarter.
Gayland is right.
Greenland.
Yeah, they called him Gayland.
Fucking, there is no democracy. It's the best government that someone can pay for. That's all it is. It's government for sale. And if you don't understand that, you haven't learned a fucking thing.
Galen's a cool guy. Galen knows nothing.
Democracy, my ass. I'm gonna vote, man. I'm gonna fucking vote. Like, who cares?
I used to have like a
Country is a
bumper sticker
corpocracy.
that was a Mark Twain quote that said, "If voting made any difference, they wouldn't let us do it."
That's true.
It's all like if commercials told people to go eat pig shit burgers, they would go eat them in droves. They would just be like, fuck yeah, man, it's the new shit. The new shit, I'm eating shit burgers, dude. The pig shit this ain't the old cow shit. This ain't bullshit. This is pig shit. Man, they taste good. Why? It said so on TV, I trust it. I saw it on the YouTube commercials when I clicked those ads for 10 seconds.
Chelsea is by far intellectually superior to Galen. Well, she's a woman, so
yeah, women are.
Everyone knows women are smarter than fucking
I think
men.
Somebody wants to screw you, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chelsea. Yeah.
No, I mean, like, look, even the smartest man holds no candle to a woman because a woman can control the smartest man. The dumbest woman on earth can control the smartest man on earth if she's got a nice pair of tits. So it doesn't matter.
What can we say?
Yeah.
We got you guys.
Women are the. I mean, look.
We're evolved to worship you.
I'm fine with it.
Why is he wearing sunglasses in the shade?
It's still sunny outside.
I have vertigo because it sometimes affects and I get migraine vertigo. So how about that, asshole?
Yeah, how about that? How about who gives a shit? How about he can wear sunglasses and wherever the fuck he wants?
Scotty and Paul wear sunglasses inside.
They always how about that too?
Again, Scotty, he's a bit of a mole.
Bright lights in your face when you're filming.
Paul is just a straight up groundhog. He's like, I don't know if he's seen his shadow this year. He's a
groundhog.
I mean, he's growing. He's all furry and everything.
I think we just need to get rid of the concept of the actor because obviously actors aren't allowed to act anymore. So we should just everyone has to play. Anytime you make a biopic, it has to be played by the person themselves. And if they're dead, you just can't make it. You know.
Look, we have to abolish storytelling.
Yeah, stories are problematic.
Yeah.
Tell Chelsea, show Bob's.
Show boobs.
Show Bob's, Chelsea.
Strip, Chelsea.
That was part of a stream that I was doing one time where everybody thought I was a cam girl and I got like 400 people in there. And I said, fuck Islam, and then they all left.
Because they were all Muslims, right?
Yeah, they were all like
a bunch of Muslims showed up looking like, show your tits, white girl, and you're like, fuck Islam. And they're all like, what?
Yeah, because I kept trying everything. I'm like, I'm not a cam girl. I'm not a cam girl. I'm not a cam girl. And
if you said to me you're not a cam girl, I kind of think you're a cam girl.
They kept asking for like, you know.
I'll tell you what, you can see my tits. There you go. Look at this. Look at that. There's some tit for you.
Well, Chelsea's getting hot.
I'm the cam girl here.
Chelsea's like, fuck yeah.
Chelsea's. Oh shit! What's that puddle accumulating near Chelsea's feet there?
Chelsea is really happy. It's kind of milky stuff down there too.
Oh wow.
Damn, Chelsea's spraying.
Spraying everywhere.
Chelsea, you didn't tell me.
I can't control myself.
Chelsea is
when Chelsea sees she's lactating. Holy
now.
shit.
From the flash of
She's
penis.
it's a gusher, dude. Even after all this time, just the mere sight of my man tit, fucking.
Yeah, that's fucked up, Chelsea.
It's an explosion in her panties. It's crazy.
I mean, you said yesterday I'm a weird kid.
What?
Hot damn. More like damn hot.
It ain't that bad. It's in the shade. The shade's great.
It's fucking like 2,000 degrees in the shade.
Dude,
It'd be nice if there was a breeze.
You go sit down. Go over in there in the sun for a moment.
Dude, if I go out in the sun, you ever
melt.
seen Dracula? You know, I mean, it's gonna be bad.
No, go out. I want to see it.
No.
I'll walk with you. Come on.
No, fuck that. I'll just burst into flames.
It's hot.
It's hotter than a fuck. I don't even know. I don't even have a fucking analogy for how fucking hot it is.
Come on.
I think I just saw the fucking. I think if Satan lived here, if Satan owned this place in hell right now, I think he would fucking lease this out and live in hell.
He wouldn't. You're wrong, because I am.
That was a line from one of the RIIICK movies. Galen seems pretty chill. Galen's chilled out a bit. I think his health problems have beaten him down. He's a shadow of his former self. Doesn't even scream about rape at the top of his lungs anymore or nothing.
No, I don't. I don't even care. Kind of like whatever.
Galen's given up.
Yeah.
You're chilled out too, TJ.
Have I? You know, I guess it's just natural part of aging. Like, The older you get, the more you just look around the world like, ah, fuck this.
Well, you know you can't do anything to change it, so you're just like, ah.
The only thing you do is change yourself. The world's gonna be a mess no matter what.
Nothing's gonna change the world. Still the philosopher. Everyone's a philosopher.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Every single fucking human being on this planet.
No, they're not. They are fucking dummies.
I mean, I didn't say they weren't dumb, but they're all philosophers.
Philosophy is love of wisdom. They do not love wisdom.
I mean,
sorry.
Galen and I have different ideas about philosophy, but
well, that is a definition of it. If you have a different one, then you're right in that definition.
My definition of I mean, like, what I'm saying is every person has a series of guiding principles, even if they're bankrupt and stupid and retarded, they have it. Like, and everyone's a genius in their own way too. Like, if you're a druggie, you're brilliant at fucking scoring drugs, you know? That you can go out anywhere, anytime, find the drugs you need, and you'll steal whatever you need to steal to get them.
Doesn't work with my love of wisdom, because some of that shit ain't wise. But I see what you mean, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But you can understand mine, too.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying.
I mean, words have different meanings.
I mean, by your definition, I would say many people who are recognized and respected as philosophers are not philosophers.
Oh, yeah, I mean, most people that I...
In what way am I a genius? I don't know. That's up for you to decide. I'm too close to it. Everyone should be a tad bit philosophical. I mean, you might as well go all the way with it if you're gonna fucking get into it. Does Galen still hate Transformers? No. Actually, Galen has reached a point in his life where he sees the brilliance of Transformers.
I actually have.
You have? All right, let's hear this.
Okay, it's a flawed film, and it's still shitty, but I found one redeeming quality in it. And this is what separates it from crap like The Last Jedi, is if you don't listen to the Shia LaBitch, as TJ called him back in the day.
I still call him that.
Yeah, when he's talking and Megan Fox is running, and she is in complete, green screen with nothing affecting her while other people are blowing up and everything is destroyed in the world and the universes are exploding, and she's having jiggly little tits and her little tiny bony ass is wiggling for the little minuscule that it can. The main thing you have to watch in that film is that it has soundtrack, it has sound effects, and it has special effects movement of things moving around. And if you just watch the movement of the special effects, that's what Michael Bay works on. He actually tells a story through there. If you pay attention to the idiot people, you're just pulling your hair out and you just were like, just someone ripped my teeth out. You feel like that. It's terrible. So, but The Last Jedi doesn't even have any story in it. There's no plot by any, classical or even modern understanding. It's just special effects. It's an advertisement by Disney to say you're like going through this thing and you're in a roller, for a theme park ride and playing video games where you do push button shit to pay to win. That's all they're advertising. Even Bob Iger said that's what the films are designed. The head of Disney said what they're designing the films for. They've dropped the pretense of any type of storytelling, even visual storytelling. Michael Bay could be like a special effects, like ridiculous blockbuster silent film director. That sounds preposterous, but that's really what he works on, only special effects. So I could see some redeeming value in that, but in The Last Jedi and other modern movies like the Jurassic World, I see nothing. It's just trash.
It's garbage.
There's no even visual storytelling with the special effects. They're not even trying. It's just blow shit up, eat, run.
I get what Galen's talking about, but I'd still rather watch The Last Jedi again than any of the Transformers films again.
Shoot me in the fucking head. I ain't watching that fucking crap.
I thought TJ was the redneck genius. Galen, I don't really think Galen's a redneck. I don't think you can base it just on him having an accent.
Well, that's from my mom, and I get an accent to wherever I go. So
my accent is a mutt accent.
Yeah.
I'm very much.
Although it's definitely taken on more southern characteristics since I've been back south.
Me too.
Yeah.
I lost it when we were in Ohio and Washington, and it's come back. My Kentucky Southern.
By the way, the move is confirmed.
I don't really give a shit about
DJ.
who you think is a genius and who you don't.
Who says is a genius?
I don't know. They're just like arguing about who's a genius and what this and that is, and I'm just like, I don't care.
If they want to read about genius, read the Duty of Genius, I believe it's the book on Wittgenstein. That's a good book.
Yeah.
Read about Oppenheimer. Read about people who really, worked so hard. Read about Joseph Campbell too, who used to study 10 hours a day and reading all types of different points of views for like 10 years straight and studying. I mean, he would work like 18 hours a day studying.
Tell Galen to make videos. I mean, Galen has some videos on his channel. I think it's been 2 or 3 years since he made one.
I have that other one coming up. I've been having my dental problems, so.
Yeah. I just tell Galen, I've told Galen a million times to just start getting in front of the camera and just ranting, but he wants to.
Dude.
He wants
you really
to.
could. Like, you can go on some rants.
Yeah.
I did one on Shaver's channel for The Last Jedi.
Yeah, that's true.
I did that.
I saw that. I was criticized in that. I was like, how dare he criticize my greatness? Oh, yeah, there's Galen's YouTube channel link right there. He did a great one on RIIICK. Was that the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The NFL and media and how we look. It's called Google that shit.
Yep, and that's a good one. You should check that one out. It's long, but it's good. It's worth watching. If you're impatient, just watch it on double speed. I usually do that for longer videos.
It's one you could just like if you're listening to a podcast, you just put it on and listen to it for a while.
I listen to audiobooks. When I listen to those, I usually listen at double speed. I usually watch longer videos at double speed.
You want to get a drink, baby?
I think he wants inside.
Let's go inside.
He's looking panty.
Go get a drink. Go cool down.
One out.
He's been running all around the yard.
Our hyper reality. Google that shit. Yep,
Yeah,
that's the
good.
one.
Eventually, I'll have a whole book on our hyper reality.
It's a good one. It's a good video. I remember watching it. I've seen it twice. I watched it once when it came out, and I watched it once recently. But I always thought that Galen should just rant, because he's a good ranter.
I want to do more like podcasts where I can just ad-lib. I can have like a set.
I mean, you should. You're a good extemporaneous speaker. Most people don't have that ability.
I can think on the spot. That's what I was a good waiter, because I could go to any table in like 30 seconds. I'd have to think on my feet right there.
Do I
and
like
get
the
in and out.
Planet of the Apes reboots? I have not seen the third one. I thought the first two were all right. They had some
not
interesting
great.
themes, but I didn't think they were great movies.
Well, what about Chelsea's favorite movie, Jurassic World?
Chelsea loves Jurassic World.
Talk about your favorite film and how you love the animals and you wish you were dinosaurs in the world and they were and everything.
I think it would be cool if there was a Jurassic Park and it went right. It was like...
That would be cool.
What about
Yeah.
Jurassic World? Did you love the storytelling
No,
in
I
it?
fucking hate Jurassic World.
Why do you hate Jurassic World, Chelsea?
Because you can see through the velociraptors.
You could
They're
see through
so
them?
obviously not there. It's like you could like reach in like they're a ghost or something. That's what it looks
But what
like.
about the storytelling?
Storytelling's really boring.
There's
I can't
wait a
even
minute.
remember the
Are
plot.
you saying that there is storytelling?
I guess not. Not
She
really.
said she couldn't remember the plot, so maybe there isn't any.
There is. I think that what offended me.
Didn't they turn the velociraptors into like puppy dogs too? They were just all his little
Yeah,
pets.
they were like his pets, basically.
That's so gay.
The thing is Chris Pratt and that redheaded bitch, whoever she was.
Yeah, I heard they shared no chemistry in the
They have
movie.
Zero
They don't.
chemistry,
I've seen
and
the
then
new
all
one.
of a sudden
It's
at
awful.
the end they kiss. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
where the fuck did
Okay,
that come from?
Here's my take on Jurassic World. Do you remember Friday the 13th and all these movies where you'd have all these people and then
Yeah, sure.
and you know that you were
I've seen
Freddy.
every Friday the 13th movie probably.
And Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
You're pulling for the guy to kill them all.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you're rooting for Jason
right.
and Freddy.
You're really rooting for Jason, like kill these stupid fucks. And here's the thing is,
I mean, maybe in the first one I wasn't, but
it's the same premise with Jurassic World, except they make the idiots live. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
What? I want them to die. These are the worst characters ever. Like these
There's
idiots.
really not any good kill scenes in Jurassic World. Like the thing I remember is a pterodactyl came down and like picked up a tourist.
Hey, think about
It's
this.
like,
These
okay.
badass dinosaurs, they're really shitty at killing people.
They are.
And they only see the kin these really like stereotypical villains. They're like, oh, that guy had a bad attitude. He's getting his head cut off. Like they're gonna just eat that part of it. It's like, really? That's lame.
I would have loved to seen. I know her character name was Claire. I would have loved to seen the fucking huge T-Rex, mother T-Rex or whatever that was in that one. Just take a huge chunk of her head out.
Just bite her head off.
Yeah.
Well, I got it better. I got a better one. How about one of the dinosaurs just take a big old shit on her?
That would be awesome.
Just piss on her. She's like soaked in piss. She's like, no! And she just kills herself. That's even better. She
That
gives
is
up.
better.
She's broken.
Or when they're in those little ball things, the kids. I wanted some dinosaur to just come up and like step on the ball and just crush them.
Oh, so do you want to know what happens in the new movie, TJ?
No, I don't.
I'm going to tell you.
Don't.
So now there's
No.
a volcano.
No, I
that
don't
is
want it.
blowing up out of nowhere.
Galen,
on
I
the
don't
island.
want to know. I don't. I really
Yeah,
don't.
but they want to know.
No, they don't. They
They'll
really don't. They're
ask
sitting
them.
here. They're sitting here. They're saying, "Boo! No more! No more!"
They're out your line. They
Fuck
want to know.
Jurassic World.
They love it. It's their
I
favorite
love
movie.
Jurassic Park though.
What are they saying?
There's some idiot in here just saying banana over and over again.
Okay, there we go.
I guess they want to know. Go ahead.
So this volcano like blows up, and it's like the dinosaurs will all be killed. And so the redhead, who,
Claire.
yeah, Claire, who Chelsea wants to like lick and felch the anal juices out of.
Where did that come
What's
from? I
the-
hate her.
Yeah, so she's gonna felch her, and that's Ron Howard's daughter, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yes. So that redhead.
Wow.
So you have a thing for redheads. We didn't know that. So, she decides to save the dinosaurs, and they work with some person who was connected with the original thing to bring the dinosaurs back in Jurassic Park. And of course, there's some evil guy behind all that who she's working with, and she doesn't know. And then all of a sudden, now all these like mercenaries turn on them, and there's stuff blowing up, and they're like, "Run!" and everything. And then they get the dinosaurs, but Claire is like, "We gotta save them. We can't let them be turned into weapons, so we're gonna just let them out through all the ecosystems to save the dinosaurs and just mess up
So
everything in
she
the world."
lets them out.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait a minute. So, wait a minute.
That's
So wait, the whole message of like Jurassic Park is like the hubris. We should never have brought these species back. We don't know what they're gonna do. And then the end of the most recent movie is they're like, let's set them free all over the world.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
That would ruin every ecosystem.
So I mean, it's like basically the end of the movie, the good guys, quote unquote, introduce this invasive species to different ecosystems throughout the
They
planet.
do, and it shows them, and then Jeff Goldblum is like, "We've now reached the new Jurassic age. Oh my God, we will deal with the consequences in the next 14 movies."
Oh my God, why, dude?
No
Why?
scientist would ever do that.
No,
Ever.
like
She's not. She's
The
Ron Howard's
government-
daughter, and she just wants
the government,
to save the whales.
the governments of the world would not even let that fucking happen.
But
First
hey,
of all,
it's Claire. She can do whatever she wants.
fuck that.
She's a hot piece of ass.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
Ask how many people want to bang that hot redhead.
I don't know.
Ask 'em.
Probably too many. Of them.
Everyone, put
Those people
bang.
would fuck anything.
Write bang in the chat if you want to bang her. You got to write bang bang.
Bang bang.
Yeah, bang bang.
So bad. Bang, bang, bang.
Are they doing bang bang in there? Any bang bangs?
Yeah, there's lots of bang, bang,
they-
bang, 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 bang,
Okay,
bang.
so I want to just tell you, because they want to bang her, they're going to let her destroy the world and them.
See, women are more powerful.
I know. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying, dude. Even if they're total idiots, they can still get their way.
Yeah.
It's like, can I please let the dinosaurs out?
Look, if she's going to destroy the world, I just want to say she needs to screw all of the males on the planet.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what
a
I
lot.
have to say. She has to get gangbanged by everyone on
Every male
Earth.
on Earth,
The gangbang
What about
her.
the lesbians?
they get
Yeah,
some
they
too.
you're first.
I'm not a lesbian.
Yeah, well, you can be that day.
Okay.
She's going total
Yeah, I
lesbo,
guess
dude.
if I got first dibs, I wouldn't want her after all the sloppy men have fucked her.
All right, so the lesbians can have her first.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. I think you're going to be rough on her.
Oh god.
She's going to be like, yeah!
Chelsea's gonna fucking shove her fist up her ass or something.
God.
Take this, you dumb bitch.
She's going to have like brass knuckles on
Oh,
with
no.
spikes in her. Like, oh!
That That would kill her before everybody else gets to fuck her.
Well, then you're doing the world a favor. They just don't know it.
Yeah.
We'll fuck her corpse until she's just like different pieces of body.
She'll look like the reanimated, when David and Alien Covenant, he remade Shaw to try to recreate her from what she became, because she turns into they don't show like the story in between. She turned into a monster basically, and then she fought, and then he tried to resurrect her from her genetic material.
Maybe
and then
they
showed
should have
that.
showed that story,
Of course.
because that sounds more interesting than what they did show.
But the movie studio killed it and was like, keep showing that we want to have Jurassic Park in space. That's what they said they wanted. They did. They actually did. Ridley Scott said that. And he had to change the story and keep appeasing them when he had this big science fiction battle that he wanted to show. And we didn't get it because of good old 20th century.
Do you hate all things Transformers or just the Michael Bay films? Honestly, I was never a huge fan of like the cartoons and shit.
The animated show back in the 80s was awesome science fiction.
I mean, look, it was made for purely capitalistic reasons. It was designed to sell toys, but honestly, I think there was some heart to it that is not in those films at all.
I was never into it.
I mean,
science
you're a
fiction
girl.
out of it in the animated is good.
I mean, it was for little boys. I mean, that's what it was. It was a little boys' cartoon show, and it worked well for that demographic. And I think it was a pretty cool show. I mean, it had some real characters and actual personalities and stuff. It was a fun show. It was never my favorite, but it was fun.
What do you like? Do you like Voltron?
Voltron's cool.
Yeah, the original Voltron.
Yeah.
TJ like Teenage Mutant Ninja
That was my
Turtles,
shit. I was super into Ninja
You know, I
Turtles.
used to have the original.
Original what? The comics?
Yeah, I used to have the original comic.
Pretty edgy shit.
Yeah, those are really good. The original black and white comics.
Turtle Power.
Those were real violent too.
They were very violent. I mean, actually, in that version, Splinter like specifically trained the turtles to kill his enemy Shredder,
Yeah, they did.
and they do.
Cool.
One of the best stories, because they got different cartoonists to do it, was by Rick Beach, and it's called The River, and it's a great story about the undergrounds and the sewers in New York with the turtles. It's a wonderful story.
Yeah, I mean, the Ninja Turtles have been through so many different incarnations, and some of them have been good, some have been bad.
Some of them have been really
Some of them have been
bad.
fucking awful.
When they get real cartoonists to do it, that's like the original comic book series.
But
was wonderful.
my shit back in the day was that show that started, I think, in the late 80s, ran through to the mid 90s.
Yeah.
I loved that shit. That was my shit. I mean, it was cheesy,
You were
but
the
it was
perfect
fun.
Age for that
Yeah,
show.
I mean, I was the perfect age for it when it came out. You know, I was watching it when I was like 5 and 6 years old, and it was cool. I loved Shredder as a villain. I thought he was so cool.
You know who's a villain now? Right there, Salvador.
Salvador, he's
Sal
fucking
has been a villain lately. The last
evil
few
little
days.
piece of shit. Attacked the cat earlier. Cat was
What about what he
scared.
did yesterday? What did he do yesterday?
He
Fucking ate the cat's foods.
multiple
He ate
times.
shit too.
Stole one of Galen's hamburgers. He's
No,
a
he
piece of
stole
shit.
2 of Chelsea sandwiches.
Mhm.
He got into
In the
her.
same day.
That
he
was the
ate
same
3
day. He
sandwiches.
stole 3 sandwiches in one day.
Thus, I named him Hamburger Helper.
He should be the hamburglar.
Yeah.
The Hamburglar.
Yeah, he's a fucking piece of shit.
And- yeah.
He's
What is
like-
with this giantess shit? What is your obsession with this? Like, go look up. There's porn for that. Just go look that up. Why you want me to talk about it?
We're having a good
I
conversation.
think that's the fetish.
We don't need that
You
shit.
talking about that stuff. He's sitting there like, yeah, dude. Tell me again. Say it.
Yeah, imagine a
Say it,
big
dude.
giantess, right? She's fucking 30 feet tall, big old ass, and she's gonna sit on you. She's gonna crush you with her
Some,
big,
like,
mighty giantess
450
ass,
pound,
dude.
Pound dude who's like in a wheelchair and he's like, oh.
And she's
Say
gonna
it.
then she's gonna fucking suck you up with her butthole. She's gonna suck you in.
Like the opposite
She's
of
gonna
a fart.
she's gonna anal vor your ass, dude. She's gonna crush you and then she's gonna suck you into her butthole. That'll be your eternal resting place. Till the next time she takes her big giantess shit.
Well, I know you can't wait for Jurassic World 3, man.
Is the newest one? What is it called?
Jurassic World.
TJ, do your best
Evolution or
impression of
something.
Galen. All right.
They all have the same stupid
You
name.
You got to understand things with Wittgenstein, and it goes back to the, you know, you got to look at the Supreme Court
I'm doing this.
back in the 1650s. Like, I don't know.
That's him too.
They didn't have a Supreme Court back in the 1650s, but you know what I'm
You
saying.
just gotta fucking move.
He just moves. Look at him moving right now. He's like, yeah. My name is TJ. He looks loaded in his driver's license
That's a
picture.
good thing.
You look like you're really high.
He probably was.
The most Nietzschean film of
Actually,
all
I think
time.
he was just pissed because it took him like 5 hours to get his license.
Most Nietzschean film of this year, which is it?
Most Nietzschean film of this year. I haven't even seen shit this year,
Yeah,
so I
they
don't know.
haven't really been to the movies.
If I had to say the
besides-
theme, the
I've
movie-
given up on modern filmmaking,
the
so
film that I've seen the most Nietzschean philosophy this year has been Black Panther.
Infinity War?
Black Panther, he says.
If you read the genealogy of morals, that movie is like the foundation,
What
one
about
of the
Infinity
foundations of the whole
War?
movie. It's absolutely black and white there. It's absolutely constructed from that. They couldn't have made the movie without reading Nietzsche.
Galen is woke as fuck.
Galen is woke.
He's
He
woke,
likes
dude.
Black Panther.
TJ, tell me my broken leg will heal fast enough to have some fun this summer. Fuck the summer, dude.
Summer sucks.
Summer is
It's too hot
garbage.
out everywhere.
And he has a broke leg.
Yeah.
Well, tell him that it's going to only get worse, and he's going to break the other one.
Yep.
Dude, you ain't getting laid anytime soon either.
You're fucked.
Dude, girls don't like do broken legs.
Not only are
like
you not
that,
gonna have fun
faggot.
this summer, you're never gonna have fun again in your entire fucking
It's
life.
only going to get worse from here. You're like an old
That
man.
leg will always hurt forever.
It
Did I
will.
find a new place? Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I signed a lease
Moving
yesterday.
Monday.
I'm moving in there on Monday, and it's
It's
gonna be
done.
good. It's gonna be good.
It is.
It's set. Chelsea, what did Captain Picard say?
Make it so.
That's right, and so it was.
And so it
So.
was.
Yeah, so I got a new place, and we're gonna set the studio up on Monday or Tuesday, and we're gonna have hopefully a show on Wednesday, and we have some pre-recorded shows that we already shot for during our trip. So there will be content coming back to the channel very soon. But you know, guests on DFF anytime soon. You know, it's something we've talked about. We're not really sure. I mean, we'll probably get some guests on there, but it's not something we want to base the show around. I don't want to be a show that relies on guests. Get Galen on DFF. I'm sure he'll join us when when there's a topic that interests him.
I've helped out with that, with Paul with the Black Death.
Yeah, Galen did help for some research on the Black Death
If y'all ever
episode.
need me to do research, I'll do that easily.
Yeah, you're good at
Yeah.
that.
I'm
shit.
great doing background, and then y'all.
Galen
have
has
the
a book
material.
on pretty much every subject written about. So
That's true. You hot. You want to go on?
I know I do.
We do.
Let's go cool down and then go grab some food.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Fuck you guys. I'll see you later.